Peace, family. This video may be a little bit longer than normal, only because I want to put some context to it. And before I get into it, I want to send out a shout out to everybody that interact with me through my inbox, my friends, sharing their likes, all that. You know, I appreciate it all. My followers are growing, and I want you to know I appreciate every last one of you, even those who may not agree with me. But now, let me get into this video. And do y'all remember this TV show? Yeah, Girlfriends was a television show that came out a few years ago. It was made by Kelsey Grammer off of Cheers, Fraser Crane. And here you have a white man telling the story of three black women, and the last character in the opening, William. This is the guy that I'm going to focus on in this video. You know, and my issue is this: they always put black couples, just about, I'm not gonna say always, just about always put black couples in some type of conflict where they never have peace and harmony, never had the same vision. And when you look at men today and how you talk about what a woman brings to the table, women talk about what a guy brings to the table, they missed a wonderful opportunity to capitalize on one of the characters in this show. Watch this.
Monica, are you interested in a St. Nicky quickie?
Maybe later. I'll play in some of your reindeer games. But for now, we have important matters to discuss. You know that big Christmas party that McDonald hosts every year?
Yeah, well, I've heard about it, but never been. It's only for the firm's senior partners and biggest clients.
Well, I ran into Mrs. McDonald at the Huntington Library luncheon, and I convinced her that it's time someone else take on the burden of throwing that party. And that someone is you.
What? I'm hosting a Christmas party? Sweetie, I'm not a senior partner.
So you can appreciate the magnitude of what I just pulled off. Oh, and just so there's no misunderstanding later, this is still a party for senior partners and big clients. None of your basketball buddies, and certainly not Joan and her coven.
Well, what about my fellow philatelists?
And no stamp lickers.
Oh, you don't lick a rare stamp. You mount it carefully. With our cat find, there's no stamp lickers there. You know, I'm lucky to have you.
Oh. Have your tux ready for Christmas Eve.
Oh. Well, there's a ball that's gonna need some juggling. I promised Maya I'd dress up like Santa for Jabari on Christmas Eve. That's why I'm trying on a suit. That, and I love the way it feels without underpants.
William, do you want to be a senior partner or not?
Of course I do.
Well, I did not spend my day arranging for you to host this party to have you tell me you'd rather play Santa for some secretary's brat.
Jabari's going through a really tough time now with his parents' divorce. He really needs some of that Santa magic this Christmas.
What that boy needs is a good foster family.
Monica.
This party is your chance to rise to the senior partner's level socially. Once you've done that, it's just a small step to rise professionally.
I hate to disappoint that kid.
Plus, you'll have FaceTime with them to suggest that you are the man for the Citigroup case you've been jockeying for.
Oh, what the hell, Jabari's 8? Time he learned the truth about Santa Claus.
Take off that stupid suit.
Well, I'll take off mine if you take off yours.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho. My sleigh bells are ringing.
Okay, now, first of all, do I need to mention how incredibly gorgeous this woman is, and how very fortunate William is to even have her on his team? Now, the thing is, she's career driven, but she's focused on advancing the career of her man. She ran into this woman at the store, convinced them to have this Christmas party at her man's house. And this guy is talking about how he want to play Santa Claus to keep alive some lie by some fictional white man coming down up and down the chimneys of children all over the world, and to pass up an opportunity for this. Now, yeah, she's a career-driven woman. She's focused on the main goal, and she's not going to let anything stand in her way. I can commend her for that, but when guys talk about what do you bring to the table? She brings ambition, motivation, and she's cunning. But she also said that she didn't want any of his regular friends hanging around, because this is an upper scale party and you don't need none of your friends coming around here trying to pull it down. But we're going to hit on that a little bit later on. But let's continue.
No, I said Dom Perignon. Get it together. Sweetie.
Hey, baby.
I need a check for $20,000.
Who doesn't?
It's for the party.
This party's gonna cost me $20,000?
You have to understand, there's caterers, decorators, valets.
Whatever happened to kookaroo, a box of tinsel, and park your own damn car?
William, I chose you because I thought I could help you get to the top. I did not plan on dragging you there kicking and screaming.
Okay, first of all, I chose you.
Actually, darling, I was at a party McDonald's was hosting and heard Sweetelson mention your name. I did a little research, found out you frequent the Blue Bar.
But I came up to you. Now, how did you know I would do that?
Please. Every straight man in that bar came up to me. And a couple of lesbians. And a gay guy who didn't want to feel left out, okay?
So all this time you've been lying to me about how we met?
And what does it matter? We're together now.
I'm getting a little tired of you trying to run my life.
I don't see why now that it's finally been run properly.
I was happy before I met you.
You were a sad sack with a broken heart and a stalled career.
Well, I would rather go back to being that than continue to be your puppet.
What are you saying?
I'm saying this party's off. So are we.
Do you see what I see? Do you see a foundation of a power couple? And this episode here, you're about to see one of the reasons why she did not want William to associate with his so-called friends, Joan and all them other chicks. But when I watched this episode, I said to myself, yeah, she's a little bit ambitious, but she's motivated, she's focused. And I know some people are going to be talking about something, $20,000 for a party. It's an investment to get into the partnership of the law firm. Can you imagine what kind of money this guy was going to be making if her plan plays out? That $20,000 would be a drop in the bucket. I could see a TV show spinning off with these characters right here. But let's continue.
Good morning, William. Hey, where's Monica? That's right. Gone!
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, don't be sad. I mean, you got your soul back. And don't worry about Monica. Any good parasite will find a new host body to attach itself to.
Well, you ought to know.
Oh, somebody got that funny bone back for good. So, can I tell Maya that you're back on as Jabari's regional Santa?
Sure. Wow.
So, see you tonight, Santa. Oh.
Well, I know the kitchen's small, but I'm sure you can make do.
Monica, what are you doing here?
Start unloading the truck. I'll just be a moment. Thank you. All right, William, make it quick. I have a million things to do to get ready for your party tonight.
Weren't you listening yesterday when I said I was canceling the party and breaking up with you?
Oh, we both said a lot of things yesterday that we didn't mean.
Wait a minute. You may have, but I meant it.
What I heard yesterday was fear talking. William, I'm asking you to cast off all the limits you ever put upon yourself and dare to dream for what you once thought was unattainable. And that's scary. You think Bill Clinton wasn't scared the first time he ever dared to want to be president? You may think it's easier to resign yourself to a nondescript life of mid-level ordinariness. But the toll it'll take on your soul is so much more painful than you realize.
I'm not going to be president, Monica.
You are the only one who stands in your way. And that's why you need a woman beside you who believes in you the way I do. When I saw you at the Blue Bar...
I'm stalked.
Whatever, you should be flattered. Come on, William. I did exactly what you did. I saw what I wanted and I went after it. The only difference is, I did a little research first. Please don't tell me we're gonna break up over this.
I just don't like being manipulated. I mean, the way we met, the little Christmas get-together that turns into a $20,000 gala?
Okay, fine. The party was my idea, so I'll pay for it.
Oh, come on.
No, I consider it an investment in something I believe in. You.
You know, when she walked back to that kitchen as if what happened yesterday didn't even happen, it took a lot of balls. I appreciate that. And the way she talked him down, said that, you know, we said a lot of things that we didn't mean. And especially the line when she said that what I heard yesterday was fear talking. That almost, man, almost made me cry. And William, his problem is he didn't want to be manipulated because, you know, was like, as she say, she put a little research in who she wanted to date. Now I don't know exactly what Monica did for a living, but obviously this woman got some money. She don't need to be with William. She want to be with him. For William to take this plan and want to just throw it all away, and she's willing to invest her own money into his career, what else could you ask for from a woman? If you're going to manipulate a person, and what William say, I just don't like to feel manipulated. Manipulate me, please. Have somebody invest $20,000 into me. I'm gonna throw the biggest party that foundation, whatever scene. I mean, that's, you got me. But you could see why she didn't want his friends Joan and the rest of them girls coming to the party. They couldn't wait for William to break up with her, so that he could be single right along with the rest of them. You know, but let's continue.
Merry Christmas. Hey, William. Hey, is everything on schedule? What? Wait. Okay, William, this is just wrong.
I know, I just can't get away right now. I should have called you earlier, but with the party
William,
and
the
everything...
guests are arriving.
Joan, I gotta go. Will you please tell Maya I'm sorry? And hey, Mary... Monica, I feel so awful about this.
Of course you do. You're a good person. But maybe this will cheer you up.
Hey, Mrs. Wilson.
Great party, William.
No. Oh, hey. Did you hear it? He called me William. He always calls me Dick, but this time he called me William.
You see?
Yeah? Mr. Sweetleson? About that Citigroup case.
Now, you know what? The thing about this is the fact that Joan, she works at the firm with William. But she'd rather him be at her party pretending to be a fictional character as opposed to being at his own party, hosting the senior partners and hopefully one day become a senior partner. She'd rather have him pretend to be a fictional character as opposed to being best friends with a senior partner who is willing to come down to your party to play Santa Claus. I don't understand how you can, and then you're going to hang up. You're going to hang up on somebody that could potentially be your boss or your employer. All because he don't want to, come to your little party. But let's continue.
Bye-bye.
We might coming with us to McDonald's condo to see his new Picasso.
Thank you, Mr. Sweet'll I look too good.
He'll meet you there.
Okie dokie. Thank you for the party.
Please tell me you were not going to turn down the opportunity to go to McDonald's house.
Oh, Monica, the party's over. I'm going to try and make it over to Joan's house to surprise Jabari.
Oh, but you've been invited to one of the senior partners' houses to see his Picasso. That's where the real networking's going to happen.
Well, maybe I'll throw networking on Christmas Eve.
Do you want this, William? Do you even want the power and the success that I thought we were working toward?
Sweetie, we keep having the same argument over and over again.
I know. And I'm tired of it.
Me too. I guess we both know what this means.
Yes. I think we do. You need to cough up $20,000 because I'm stopping payment on my check.
Well, maybe we can see if we can work this out for the next 7 or 10 business days.
I don't understand what the problem was. You could see this woman's vision unfolding right in front of your eyes. All you got to do is go from your party to the after party to seal the deal. And this woman just shelled out 20 grand for this party, and now you want to break up with her? But I'm going to leave it at that. Let's continue.
Oh, well, William, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be back at your place, putting holiday candles around the pentagram with that witch?
Somebody just go wake up Jabari and tell him his regional Santa's here. Think I can work up some ho-ho-hos.
What about the hoe you left at home?
Do you all want me to be regional Santa or not?
It's too late, William. She already knows the truth. His childhood ended tonight. Thank you.
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
Yes, you are. Jabari had to face the reality about Santa just the same way we had to face the reality about you. Merry Christmas.
Look, Merry Christmas.
Some friend Joan turned out to be. Not only do you hang up on my man when he's calling to apologize for not showing up at your party, but you still spat upon him when he show up after breaking up with a woman that just spent out $20,000 to help promote his career. I thought Christmas was supposed to be about love and happiness. Putting Jesus, it's supposed to be Jesus and the reason for the season. And Jesus is about love, kindness, and forgiveness. But Joan, you didn't have any of that. If I was William, I would have walked out of that house and she'd have never saw my face again. I don't care whether we work together or not. But let's conclude this video after this. Watch this.
Monica. Hello.
William,
Your housekeeper tells me you're on your way to St. Bart's.
it seemed like as good a time as any to get out of the country. Do you want something?
Just to tell you that you were right. Not going to McDonald's house cost me that Citigroup case. Ken Duncan crashed the party and made a big fuss over the man's Picasso, and he ended up getting the case. So I pretty much wound up with nothing. I wasn't there for my friends, and I lost you. Monica, I made a mistake.
I admire that you admit your mistakes. Of course, someday, when you're president, that'll have to stop.
So what happens now?
Ken Duncan got the case, huh?
I mean, between us.
William, this is us. Well, let's plan our next move. Thanks to the party, the senior partners see you in a whole new light. So, while Ken Duncan has his nose buried in law books for Citigroup, you'll be playing golf with your brand new party buddies.
So you don't play golf?
You will.
Now, can you see why she didn't want his friends come to that party? You see how petty they acted when he got there to apologize? Can you imagine how they would have interacted with William's guests had they came? He'd have never got the promotion. I don't care if he went to the after party or not. But William did the right thing by going after that woman. You know, tucking his tail between his legs and hoping that she would forgive him. And you see how cold she was when she saw him. Monica clearly, like I say, she let him know right there, what can I do for you? As if you were nobody to her. It's clear that this woman do not need this man. She wanted that man. And if you got friends like this, to stand in between you, her, and this woman here, with friends like that, you don't need no enemies. And a woman like that is going to protect you from your enemies. Now, when this show canceled, William, I don't think it did anything since then. But see, now, I'm going to conclude this video by saying this. If we had a organization for our people that capitalized on opportunities like this and had a media division, we could have took this same characters, rebranded them with new names, still put them in the same profession, and carried their story on. Because I see a powerful story behind these two, where he shared his past relationships with his loser friends, that none of them had healthy relationships, and he got with this woman here. And in everything that she envisioned him having, she played a pivotal role in him obtaining it. His name was William on this show. You could have called him Bill. And instead of working for this law firm, he would have worked for a new law firm. I would have flew so close to the sun that they'd swore up and down, oh, he's still in our character. Yeah, you dang on right, but he was William there. He's Bill here. Totally different name. Totally different law firm. This story should not have ended at the end of this series. Both of them played a good role. I'd have had this guy working out. He'd have shared that little soft, pudgy, silly mindset and been the man that she envisioned. He'd have been the carbon copy of her. This woman was excellent at guiding the man from the rear. And the stronger he got, the more submissive she got. But you know, what do you think? Was the length of this video worth it? Was the story behind it worth it? I would love to hear y'all opinions in the comment section. Peace.